say, look, woman. No, I'm just playing. All right, Booski, what we about to do?
First 3 gears.
We did this in like 30 years. Let's do it. That's 1. 'Where you at, sexy? How you doing?
Good morning, hubby dubby.
What you doing?
My hair.
How was the ride, beautiful?
It was good. It was nice and smooth.
I'm telling you, it feel good out here, y'all.
Yes.
Like, what's up? Man, check this out, y'all. Y'all already know, man, for those who keep it with the channel, I love this couple, man. This is a married couple, man. They both ride. They both served in the military together. They both retired from the military together. So, man, I just really love their bikes, man. Every time I see them together, just such a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who this person is, but whoever you are, you have a nice bike. Ooh, with the shades on there, I hear you. Okay. See you, bro. Oh, that look good. Look at that sexy chocolate. Hallelujah. Yes. Yes. Babe, I didn't know about this tire. Apparently Harley has the, comment below if you guys noticed this here, but apparently the white wall, if you guys look close, you'll see motorcycle parking. Motorcycle parking. Motorcycle parking. Motorcycle parking. Motorcycle
Parking.
with your googly eye. All right, Wood Nation, what's going on, bros and bros? So I got my guy Jay here, man. So me and my guy Jay's talking about the 1,500 miles in under 24 hours for the IBA. Now, remember, guys, I was talking about starting from Boatwin, Florida, all the way to Houston. Man, my guy made perfect sense because we just pulled up the maps, Google Maps, and we actually calculated it, or he actually calculated it perfect. So we'll stop at Boatmount, right? Is it called? Yeah, Boatmount, Texas, and then we'll double back from there, head back to actually Jacksonville. So we totaled it up to be it says it's 1,535 miles, but if we just keep going, we could get more than that in under 24 hours, bro. I think this is possible, man.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
And then, hey, now guys, y'all know how I am with these stops, so I asked my guy Jay, I say, Jay, I need your help, bro. You gotta help me just to keep going, not to get off the bike and not to be talking so long. So what you say, Jay?
Turn the military man. Hey, get on that bike, let's ride. You gotta go.
Hey, he military, then he Marine, they're like 30 at 30. You know? So man, look, if anybody want to rock this with us, man, hit me up in my email, man. It's gosh, what is my email? Wood Harley Jr. Is it Wood Harley Jr.? Hold on, man. Wifey had me out the bike so long, y'all. Wood Jr. Harley, yes, Wood Jr. Harley at yahoo.com. Wood Jr. Harley at yahoo.com. So let me just make sure that's it. Yes, yep, Wood Harley. Oh yeah, Wood Junior Harley at yahoo.com. Yes, guys. So if you guys want to rock with us, you know what I'm saying, with the 1,500 miles in under 24 hours, Wood Junior Harley at yahoo.com. Hit me up so we'll know who all's going. And man, we are about it, man. This guy here, Jay, my guy Jay said, dude, I just love to ride. So Jay rocking with us, man. Telling you, man, Southern Throttle. Y'all check him out, man. So, man, we hit it, man. I'm telling you, bro. I believe we can do this, man. And should I tell him about the other trip or just hold off?
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. Hey, look, we got something big planned, man. We got something big. Y'all stay tuned, man. All right, so wifey's gonna come and get a sermon, but she talking to her little friend. All right, what's going on, Wood Nation bros and broas? Look, man, we had yet another phenomenal service. Let me put my right hand up. Right hand up. Bro, I'm telling you, if you guys wonder what's this, tell you, man, if you are in the South, you need one of these, man. Sweat rag, bro. All right, man, so wifey's about to come and give you guys the synopsis of the service. But before she do that, man, dude, I didn't know it was my guy Jay's birthday last week. Y'all know Jay, man, from Southern Throttle. Hit him up, man, check him out. But man, wish my guy Jay a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jay. All right, wifey, you ready? Woo! Y'all about to be blessed, bros and broettes.
Hi again, Wood Nation. So we start a new series called All Things New. And the senior pastor, Pastor Huxford, led the sermon. The topic is Unleashing the Power of Compassion, and that's based out of Acts chapter 3. Acts chapter 1 verse 8 reads, "But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses, telling people about me everywhere, in Jerusalem, throughout Judea, in Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." There were a lot of good points that the pastor made. The first point was, we feel compelled to position our ministry to reach as many people as possible, as fast as possible, just like the New Testament church. And the reason it's as fast as possible is because we don't know when Christ is coming. So we want to reach as many people and sharing the good news so that they too will be saved. We as believers can't save anybody, can't even save ourselves, you know. Only God can, but God.
Amen.
Another point, the one trait that describes Jesus, empowers his followers, and leads people to Jesus is the compassion of Jesus. And that's the key in sharing the good news, is to do so with compassion. And you know, I honestly didn't really think about the term the book of Acts, just that phrase, book of Acts, until today. I mean, it was filled with, or it is filled with, acts of compassion. You know, I was like, oh, light bulb moment there, but it's just acts of compassion, you know, from Jesus, from his disciples, from others. Matthew chapter 5 verses 14 and 16 says, "You are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven." That's the only way people will know that we are Christians. It's by our love, by what we do. Yes, we need to speak, but Saint Francis of Assisi, I'm quoting him partially. He says, you know, if needed, use words. So basically, is what you do. It's your deeds that show the love of Christ. "A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." John chapter 13 verses 34 and 35. And so I noticed just in those two small verses, love, you know, it is written 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and it's just 2 verses.
Wow.
So that is just so powerful. I mean, God is love, and he showed his love for us by giving up his son, a huge sacrifice. But as believers, since we have the love of Christ, we have the power of God to love each other. It's easy to love those who love us in return, the lovable, but it's harder to love those who are just mean and nasty and say just cruel things either to us or to others. And it doesn't mean that we need to put up with the abuse, but it means instead to still, as believers, to still love others.
Amen.
Another point, be aware of the needs around you. Acts chapter 3 verses 1 through 5 reads, one day, thank you, love. One day Peter and John were going up to the temple at the time of prayer at 3 in the afternoon. Now a man crippled from birth was being carried to the temple gate called Beautiful, where he was put every day to beg from those going into the temple courts. When he saw Peter and John about to enter, he asked them for money. Peter looked straight at him, as did John. Then Peter said, look at us. So the man gave them his attention, expecting to get something from them. Then I'm going to scroll down here, finishing up that passage. Okay, verses 6 through 10. Then Peter said, silver or gold I do not have, but what I have I give you. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, walk. Taking him by the right hand, he helped him up, and instantly the man's feet and ankles became strong. He jumped to his feet and began to walk. Then he went with them into the temple courts, walking and jumping and praising God. When all the people saw him walking and praising God, they recognized him as the same man who used to sit begging at the temple gate called Beautiful, and they were filled with wonder and amazement at what had happened to him. And that's finishing up that scripture passage from Acts chapter 3, verses 6 through 10. And notice that Peter didn't have material wealth. He didn't have silver or gold. So he couldn't give what he didn't have, but he had the love of Christ. And he had the power of God in him to command the man to walk. And that's just so amazing. And I smile too, one, because hubby's smiling. But then two, I could just picture the man walking and jumping and praising God. I mean, that's a miracle. That is a miracle. And all those around him believed that as well. They were, in awe of that. So another point that the pastor made said, if you're not willing to be used every now and then, you won't practice much compassion. And that's so true, because if we focus instead on ourselves, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to bring happiness. I mean, some people might think, a lot of people might think, well, it will, because you're just pleasing yourself. It's hard to please others, but you can please yourself, and you think you'll be happy. The happiness won't last very long. But when you spend time with others, when you do good deeds for others, really when you love others, that's when you'll also experience the greatest joy. Ken Blanchard said, he's the author of several books, The 1 Minute Manager, Raving Fans, Leading at a Higher Level, and The Heart of a Leader. He said, take a look at the life of Jesus. If it weren't for interruptions, Jesus Christ would not have had a ministry. And as we know in reading the New Testament, Jesus had a lot of interruptions, you know what I'm saying? But again, a lot of opportunities to demonstrate love. Yes, the love of God was in him, and he is God incarnate, but he's also man. And so he had a lot of interruptions. I mean, that's just life. I remember at the job one day, a provider called me and she asked about a job position. Now she's, employed already, but she's looking to move up to a better work environment. and she didn't have access. She was working from home that day, so she didn't have access to the computer when she called me, but she learned about a position. And so I was already in the midst of doing stuff at my desk, and it was an interruption for me, you know. And I remember taking a deep breath, and I was like, okay, so let me just slow down. You know, this is obviously important to her, or else she wouldn't have called. So I was intentional. It took some effort, I'll be honest, but I was intentional of just taking that time, spending it with her over the phone. I even had to read the job description because, again, she didn't have computer access in front of her, and let her know what I knew about the position, the ins and outs, because, again, it was in the same organization where I work, you know, for the government. And so I just remember, you know, being intentional and taking that time and doing it. And it was an interruption, but I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I did, you know. And so it says here, another point, interruptions may be our greatest opportunities to show compassion. And so whether she was a Christian or not, it meant a lot to her that I took that time, and she thanked me for that as well, you know. James chapter 2. Thank you, love. James chapter 2, verses 14 through 16 reads, "What good is it, my brothers, if a man claims to have faith but has no deeds? Can such faith save him? Suppose a brother or sister is without clothes and daily food. If one of you says to them, 'Go, I wish you well,' keep warm and well fed, but does nothing about his physical needs, what good is it?" Just feeling compassion is not enough. We need to open our eyes and look for an opportunity to act. And that is what the book of Acts is basically about. I mean, demonstrating the love of God. I mean, you know, God's love in action. And the apostles did so much because they were given so much during the 3 years that they were in ministry with Christ. And so in turn, you know, we're commanded to love one another and spread the love of God, the good news of God, which is a love story for us to others as well. So let's do that, and let us be encouraged to do that, and just remember that we're not operating on our own flesh, our own abilities, our own strength, because we will fail. But when we trust God and lean on God, and not on our own understanding, but really lean on God and rely on Him, then we can love consistently and make a difference in the world. All right, Wood Nation, till next time.
Hallelujah. Good job.
Thank you, my king.
Woo. Wow. What? I told y'all, man. All right, Wood Nation, bros and bro, it's me and wifey headed to Best Buy, check some electronics out, and man, give them back this camera. So thank God for warranties. Man, the lens is partially scratched. I don't know if you guys see that or not, but I could just use the other lens. That's the main reason why I get my Max, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see me? There we go. That's the main reason why I get my Max. Look at my, so the Max has 2 camera lenses, so if one's faulty or scratched, I could just use the other one. But you know, also let's take advantage of that warranty. How you doing, Six?
Good, Mikey.
Ooh, giving that awesome work, girl. Oh, that thing nice. Look at that.
I
Oh,
like the color.
I'm telling you, man, things get my attention too quick, guys. But yeah, guys, remember, man, hit me up, man. My email, woodjrharley@yahoo.com, if you want to be a part of the IBA 1,500 miles in under 24 hours. Man, we doing it. We knocking it out. We're getting it done, bros and boys. I'm telling you, man. And my guy Jay from Southern Throttle is gonna be announcing something on his page soon enough. So, man, just fun times. All right, y'all. Blessings. Bonus footage coming at you right now. Wood Nation, what's going on, bros and bros? Look, man, welcome to the bonus footage. All right, man. So I'm gonna be working on a project here today. The couple here stated they want their flower bed totally redone, remodeled, the whole shebang. So flower bed, bushes, just the whole 9. So let me show you guys what they want done. All right, well, so there go Roja and the trailer there, about to get that together. So all right, so pretty much what the deal that I gave them, I do their flower bed, their bushes, the lawn, pretty much the full package, pretty much. So they're wanting this here shaped, that little guy shaped, of course all this here serviced and all that good stuff, so we'll take care of all of that. All right, this here done. Yeah, we'll beautify all of this here. Sometimes, you know, people are curious where the property line stop. Always go by the sidewalk. So the line here, so I'll just stop here left. All right. We have this here. Clean all of this up for them. So with the bush like this here, meaning like there is on both properties actually. So once again, I'll actually start it here and beautify it, you know, clean it up, go all the way to here, and this is where I'll stop. All right, and then if this person wants my service, then I'll take care of that. But other than that, we're going to beautify all of this here. All right, clean that up. I got some seeds for them as well, you know, take care of the grass, etc. So this is the flower bed here that they want totally redone. So what I'm going to do is actually going to keep that bush there, just actually trim that up real good, get rid of this little guy, trim that, then get rid of this little guy here and trim that. And these are wood chips here. I'm not sure why that was done, because if it was for the weeds would just grow right through it. So I want to clean all that up, get all of that out of there. And I'm going to remodel it. And what I'm going to do, I bought calcium stones, so I'm going to put some calcium stones, black mulch, put down the weed blocker fabric, and yeah, I think it's gonna look very well once I'm done with it. Pretty good, I should say. All right, so that's not theirs. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna clean this here up, get rid of that little guy, shape this here, clean that up. Yeah, see that? These are what you call calcium stones there. All right, I'm sure they're like other names people call them. Get rid of that little guy, clean all this up here, and we'll head to the back. Clean all of this up here. Okay. Clean this up. All this. Go around the swings, etc. Clean that up. This is another reason why I like to walk the property. These things like this here, you don't want your mower hitting these things, so just kind of get them out of the way. All right. Oh, I didn't even see this little guy. All right. So looks like I'll be trimming this too. I didn't see that at all. And I actually walked back here. Okay. So that's growing over the fence there. So what I'll do, I'll get up in there and just smooth that out. Okay. That's pretty simple enough there. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So yep. More likely I'll get that water hose out of the way too. And see these roots? It's another thing you guys want to watch out for. You know, when you're servicing your line or other lines or whatever, you want to put your deck at a nice little height where you don't mess your blades up. It looks like, oh, looks like a shingle. Put that. Come on here, motorcycles. All right, so once I'm done, I'm gonna go play, guys. I'm going to go play. And for those who don't know what I mean when I say play, hop on Equal, which is my motorcycle, man, and have some fun. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do first is remove the bushes here. So I'll do that first, and then we can go from there. All right. Woo. Wood Nation, let's get it done. Nation. Man, I am tired. Oh, Jesus. But today is what I call a special assignment day. So this is normally not my, this is not my normal bi-weekly workflow. So this is one of those special assignments. So when I do my bi-weeklies, it's just my regular thing, not special such as this. My Lord. Woo. All right, so here y'all go, boys and girls. Whew. Hello, baby there. Man. Whew. Working. So that's that. It's the backyard. Ah. Here come a sneeze. Well, I found a fella. Okay. So there it is. All right. Woo. Okay. Lock this up. Man, I tell you that's the highlight of my day when I get to start that when I get to start this leaf blower. That means everything is done. This is it here. Oh. Place the flower bed. Uh-oh. Can't have that in there. Come on, little guy. Come here. There we go. Come on, little guy. You don't belong there. You're making me look bad. There we go. All right. That's the flower bed. Woo. And then I'll show you what the client sees when they come out. Boom. That's what I want the client to see. That right there. See the bush, and they pan left. See the flower bed up there. Yeah. Get this stuff out of here real quick. See the flower bed and the bushes trimmed. Whew. And look over to the far right. See that bush trim. Whew. Oh man. Definitely got me a run for my money, but hey, I accepted the challenge and love it. Whew. Hashtag responsibility. So that's it, man. Whew. I'm gonna load all of this here into my trailer and man, unload all this stuff and kick back. I am hungry, and wifey said dinner is ready. Man, she baked me some drumsticks. You know I love my drumsticks. And some homemade potato salad. Man, hallelujah. With some vegetables. I could pass on the vegetables, but you know, it's all good. That's the bush there. That's the white truck. What's up, big time? The white truck there. That's the bush. There we go, guys. Woo-wee. Okay. All right. Woo. Appreciate y'all sticking around with me for the bonus footage, man. Blessings. Man, I'm tired.